Yeah, so you got your Bryce Young AC joint. Bryce Young AC joint. AC Antichrist from Devil's Advocate. I'm sorry, from Ghost in the Machine University. Alabama's top fraternity is called The Machine. So, anyway, something I wanted to share with y'all that's pretty interesting. Hang on.
Let's go back over here to Nehemiah, the second chapter.
Good stuff here.
You know, I don't even know where to start on all this.
Just start at the beginning, Jim. I don't want to get a copyright. And this man is the man who taught me much deeper levels of election and predestination. He did teach me that it is not water baptism. I did not know that. The Lord never gave that to me when reading the Bible. But I did understand election predestination from Bible studies on my own, or arguing with my former Bible study instructor who told us we were no longer in the new. He said we were not in the new covenant yet. He said that comes when we're with God in the New Jerusalem. He said that's the new covenant. And so he flipped on us. My Bible study instructor did. He flipped on us and we left him. He started joining this Hebrew roots. And then now he doesn't believe in the Bible at all. I quite frankly think he's a mystery Babylonian and may have always been one. I don't know. It's just, it's interesting. And when I think back on it. And so, but Jim here doesn't understand demons. He does not understand hell. He does not understand the end times of the book of Revelation and the Antichrist and all these types of things. But he is great with pagan holidays and election predestination, and he's excellent with it's a spiritual baptism.
There's the only starting place is start at the beginning of the Bible. All the promises God made Israel, if you're obedient to me, if you're not, I'm going to scatter you. And then the 70 weeks of Daniel has to do with everything that they did or didn't do when they were.
So the seven, and what he's getting into, he's talking about grove worship, Baal in the Grove, which is what Christmas, Mardi Gras. What are the 4 holidays he says that are all connected? That's all the same thing. It's Mardi Gras, Christmas, Beltane. I can't remember.
A nation, they went after these fire and tree gods, which is the same thing as Christmas. If God would measure out 70 weeks to utterly destroy Israel because they went after these fire.
Amen. Because they went after these fire and tree gods.
Tree gods, and Constantine brings them into the church and calls the Feast of Saturn Christmas. Do you think God wants us to do that?
No. Now, I was already not celebrating Christmas even before the Lord, because my former Bible study instructor did show us that. He also showed us hell was not eternal torment. And but now he doesn't believe in the Bible at all.
That don't make any sense to me, John MacArthur.
Who is, I guess, some famous preacher at that time that he was making this video. This is back on September 23rd, 2018, according to what's on his whiteboard there. There is a 383834. So you got your 38 and your 83 coding. We might as well track that many days from 9/23 to 2018. I got some interesting things to show you about that, by the way.
I just get frustrated. I just want to bang my head on the wall when I hear some of these preachers say what they say. Yes, we know that Christmas was pagan originally. However, we're going to use it to glorify God. That's what God wants, is an old ancient orgy to glorify him. Fools. It just makes me want to scream. Preachers, I get angry at. I don't get angry.
Isn't that something? Good stuff. Yeah. Hope y'all found that edifying on some level. Bryce Young, AC joint, AC Antichrist, Antichrist, AC, Bryce Young, AC joint, playing the orange tee this week. I would say, you know, starting now from October 15th on, we're going to raise to DEFCON, DEFCON 4. Is that the highest one? And there are certain red letter days, but I think right now you're in a real sweet spot for the event. The event might not be till 2024 when the X across America total solar eclipse. I'm prepared for that. I'm good with that. It might not be till 11/23. Maybe that's what the next total solar eclipse is about, or subsequent following days. You know, our one site that we like to follow, We Seek and We Find. It's always about 519. Anybody, I always tell people, anybody's guess is as good as mine. This channel here is just me rattling off at the mouth at what comes in my head, and all I can tell you is I have not been right about anything yet. As far as a world event or an event taking place with Trump and the assassination or the fake assassination deadly wound, that's all we sort of do here, other than current event tidbits, personal tidbits, you know. And like I say, it's my channel, so you're going to get personal stuff. You know, this is me talking to you like we're sitting down on a couch, chit-chatting over coffee, or what people would call, you know, sitting at the bar, kicking it, having a beer or sipping on something. It's just, you know, I mean, I'm on caffeine right now, but which is a psychoactive drug, right? Caffeine is a psychoactive drug.
According to Here to Help BC, caffeine is a psychoactive, mind-altering drug that affects how we think and feel. It is a stimulant that speeds up our breathing, heart rate, thoughts, and actions. Caffeine is found in the seeds, leaves, and fruit of certain shrubs, including coffee and tea plants. It can also be manufactured in a laboratory.
And I did the green matcha green tea. So, yeah. So I wanted to show you Dean. You know, the Gators have Trey Dean. Candy's fiance is named Dean. So that would be Trey Dean. And I started one of my next to last girls I was dating was named Dean. And she was one of my classmates. And she is born the 5th of December, 1961, of course. And her number, what a powerful number. Now, this is anybody that has the 5. So anybody born, say, January 5th. In this particular case, it's December 6th. It's 12 times 5 is 6. Excuse me, anybody born with a 6. So January, SIX. February 3rd, right? February 3rd, 1961. So I know somebody that I graduated with born that day also. So and there's, how many 6s are there? There are a billion of them. June 1st, June 10th. I mean, it just goes on and on. There's, you know, October 6th. There are tons of them. And it's the 11/7 fused with Adam, fused with the opening of the book of Revelation. Like, that is a complete number. And if you remember, the 1/4 Trey times number has the 11/7, 777, 76 for Adam, and the 66 for the book of Revelation. So, and of course, just the 17, if you want to count everything. And the Q number. Now, watching V for Vendetta he goes off on a rant where he just says V V V V V V V V V. Did I upload that? I don't think. I was really tired. I had just eaten. Had a Boys in the Hood. Yeah, it's DC Comics, and he covered his right eye on Telling Truth 3. And then there was Boys in the Hood. My name's, Trey Stokes.
Try it again.
And here it is, Trey Styles.
Signed. Oh, now who wrote this? Trey Styles.
Begins with ST, ends in an S. Trey Styles, Trey Stokes, and the football player in the movie of Boys in the Hood wore number 42, which was my number. Just like you're trolled just in everything from your whole life, or everything's just a coincidence. And I'm good with that. Could care less. I'm just sharing with you stuff that I see, stuff that I feel, could be nothing. And what else did I want to show you? We're in this weird election time right now. And
I'm voting for Dukakis.
that's the first line of Donnie Darko. And there's Pizzagate for the Gateway Arch. So they give us these little breadcrumb clues, which would have him going down on the 26th, rising on the 28th, the opening of the Gateway Arch. And second wife's birthday, October 28th. Julia Roberts, first movie made her famous, Mystic Pizza, the Mystic Gate, the Gateway. Julia Roberts' birthday, October 28th, the same. Bill Gates, October 28th. So you have to start thinking in lines of those breadcrumb clues. And then, of course, later on in Donnie Darko, again with Dukakis. And I only use one geometry site now. The other one's like a pay site. But Dukakis again. And of course, he gets really mad and cusses. He's going to say something vulgar. Dukakis what?
Those are the best.
Son of a B. So, which election day is 11/8? It was back then in the year 1988, and it is again this year on 11/8, both days for 88. If nothing happens when I suspect that it will, I'm going to immediately move to November 27th, because that November means 9. That number is sitting right in the middle, infused with 2001. And the beauty of November 27th being that November means 9, it's 927, which is the biggest, brightest, most beautiful Bible verse for the Antichrist. They would love that verse. Jesus even quoted Daniel 9:27. Therefore, and it was in Matthew 24:15. Therefore, when ye shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet, stand in the holy place. Let whosoever readeth understand. So we'll go to that one next. Womp womp. And but right now, that's 7995 going down on November 5th, 95, rising on 79. It's big. And I forgot what else I was going to show you. There were some other things I was going to show you. And I can't remember what it was. Very interesting that on October 17th, which is a big watch day for me, Tracy McGrady, Sr., the NBA Hall of Famer's dad, his number is 15688 because he's born on August 10th, 8 times 10 times 1961. And 9/11 is the 156th prime number, and then he also has the 88. So his number is 156, 88, or 911, 88. And his birthday progresses to October 17th. And don't forget his late wife, who was born 12, 16, 1961, 376512. Let me get rid of the decimal, 376512. She divides evenly by 37 at that 1017 mark with the atom fusion at 76. Atom is 76 in Strong's Concordance, G76. And so it's just a big day. And I looked at Eddie McGrady, Tracy's brother. His number is 305 604 times 56 days left, okay, on November 5th. And you get the 711 fused with the one, fused with the 138 times 2022 times it's day 309, 8675309. Got 007 there. And then times the fact that it's 11 times 55. And all the way out, you do get the 88. You get the 97 for the rising day. You get the 153 fish. You get the 36. There's just a lot going on there. Now, I know what I was going to tell you. When Tennessee won the national championship, the orange tea, it was in 1998 for the 98th verse of Revelation. The orange tea, we know about the orange trump. We've shown you that before. We can do it again. The orange Donald Trump. And they're hosting Ghost in the Machine University this week. So there's a lot of orange. Orange comes with 33 in one of the gematria ciphers. And so Tennessee's national championship was in 98. And they keep referring back to, hey, it's just like 98 all over again. And it's interesting. What else did I want to share with y'all? So I'm voting for Dukakis, she says. Well, tomorrow is the Bush won that election on 11/8. It's the inauguration day on the 15th. Apollo 1 fire disaster takes shelter. Perfect. Donnie Darko director's cut. Perfect. Princess Diana event. Perfect. If you include both dates, October 2nd, 1988. The Donnie Darko date. Perfect. Election day, 11/8, 1988. Perfect. Speak of the devil. Now, there's a lot for the 16th. A funeral for a friend, Yellow Brick Road. Take the bloody shot in gematria comes to this date. 28 days later, United Kingdom, Ireland released Brokeback Mountain, Venice. Again, that is the Joker having sex with Donnie Darko. Penumbral lunar in 98. Jet leaving 1109, Afghanistan, fake balloon event. World War Z and 7 movie release date, partial lunar 1988. So penumbral's 98. Okay. And the 17th, we'll get to that when the time comes. Got some things prepped for that. But that's all. Just wanted to touch base and just show you. Let me see if there's anything else. Let's see if the Lord synchronicity gives us anything. 38, 83, 4, 9, 23, 2018. So 9, 23, 2018 to the 11/5 date. It's 1504. We got the 4113. But not much else. Okay. I will tell you, from one solar eclipse to the other was 502. That's some other things I want to show you. from Trump to me, to July 6th, 1961. May Day, you know, it's 501. 501 is May Day. You got 1322. You got the 2024 in the hours. Does that mean everything's not till then? You do have in the minutes 7-9 or November 7th, followed by the number 2, 144,000, right? That's big. But if you include both our dates, like his birthday and my birthday combined, you get the 5-5. It turns into 02. 5502. Well, it's 502 days from the one solar eclipse, the past one, on December 4th, 2021. There isn't one in 2022, all the way to August 20th, 2023. It's 502 days. And my mom worked at Commercial Carrier Corporation forever, which was 502 East Bridgers. But I want to show you something like with Eve that I just understood and realized. When you look at Eve, it's E V E 5225. Well, 52 was my next marriage progression to Candy, because my first marriage, Obama's birthday, right? So it's 8 times 4 times 1964. Number 62848 times me, 82362. Do you see how it begins with a 51? Well, the next progression would be 52 if you go out 2 digits. By the way, there's 2 sets of 76s in there with an 86 in the middle of both of them, directly in the middle of each 76. Now, in that marriage, you do have the 9-7. I just realized that with Adam. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. That's the rising date. In other words, he's been 86th, then he rises and he's the Adam, like that movie that's out, Black Adam or Adam West, the Batman, the first Batman TV character. Wow, that's crazy. If you go out 3 digits, it's 518. And remember, me, Candy, and her kids all came to 518, first 3 digits. My next wife progression, since she began with 628, would be 629. Candy and her kids alone came to 629. And so 51 going to 52, it's my second marriage progression. And it's also my second marriage progression with the 25, because my marriage number, first digit, which never progresses, is just a 5. So you can progress it by 5 plus 5 or 5 times 5, which of course is 25. So you got the 52 and the 25, and in the middle is our divorce date, the 22. Remember District 22, on the Batman school buses and at the beginning of The Dark Knight and so forth. I want you to look at how big they show you this. District 22, boom. That's big, right? I mean, why are they showing you that? Why specifically District 22? Have we ever done gematria on that? I think that would be a pretty big gematria. Look at the 455 and the 502 on the video. This video is 502 in length. We just went over the 502. And 455 is where we're at right here. And that's Candy and I's combined number, 455, and our divorce date. 22. And they show you that District 22, like they want you to see that as the Joker escapes the bank at the beginning of the movie. Like it stays with you. It's not anything they cut from quickly, right? I mean, they definitely give that to you. Commentary fair use educational purposes. Commentary fair use. Educational purposes. They really want you to know that, don't they? At 22. Is it going down on October 22nd? My son born on Saturday, October 22nd. And when he turned 22 on the 22nd, it was another Saturday. And I met Candy. And now we have another Saturday on October 22nd coming up. Is it as simple as that? That would just be fascinating, wouldn't it? I don't have anything for the 22nd. On the big grid, it's a Loose Change in American Coup, Strange Angel premiere, Caddyshack, 1980, 198 with running time of 98 minutes. Excalibur release date. Billy Napier, the Seventh King of Florida, represents Devil's Advocate University. Keanu Reeves' character lived in Gainesville, Florida. They said go Gators at the beginning of the show. Christian Bale's birthday progression, Top Gun Maverick release date. It's a mad world also, which did come out on 11/7. Now think about that. It's a mad world, came out on 11/7, which has been our target date all this time. So 11/7/1963. So basically 11/7 to 11/7. 21550. Trump and I are 5501, 5502 days. It's 58. I mean, it's 59 straight years, which 59, of course, is that what? November 5th event date. Seconds begins with 186. The minutes 3103 for 313 coding. 3078 weeks, y'all. Y'all know what that 3078 is. Stepdaughter, 3 times 19 times 1998. Her fascinating number has the 138 for Donald Trump in gematria. Murder for 38 in gematria. 88 for Trump in gematria, and the 86ing of Donald Trump or Trump. Fascinating number, and she's born in 98 for the 98th verse or the crowning verse. She divides evenly by 37. 3078. It's 3078 weeks from It's a Mad World. And what was Donnie Darko's song? Mad World, Donnie Darko. Tears for Fears. Right? How crazy is that? For the daily, I wanna drop, find it hard. So I like the way, what are the views right there? 88.95. 95. So you look at the views, if the Lord's allowed us to have synchronicity with it, telling us a story. It does say 88.95. It's got the 45, of course, for President 45. You look at the comments, it's got 4 or 5. But yeah, 88 and then 95. That's the first 4 digits, followed by Trump's 45th president. All there with what we just watched. It just seems like that's the day. I don't know. It's just crazy. All right, love y'all.